Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on XPL. And we're back again. And the one day that I thought, it's not necessary to make a new video about the XPL right now, we actually started to rally. Yesterday was a pretty good day for XPL. It very much seems at the moment everyone stopped talking about it. We started to rally. With some decent volume. I must say, like if you take a look at this volume, I'm not sure how visible it is to all of you. On the screen, if the resolution is good, but this volume was relatively low if you compare this to the volume we had early October. So that also makes me a little bit doubtful about this breakout, because I'm probably going to title this video something like XPL just broke out, which is technically true, but I do think it's good to be cautious here. So we'll talk about that, but in general, I'll just do a full update on the XPL/Plasma here. Plasma itself has actually since seen a bit of a decline in the fundamentals. We had a TVL of about $5.6 billion back in early October last week, and now that has actually decreased to $5.1 billion. That's still amazing growth, right? I mean, from the 25th of September, when it launched, going to $5.1 billion in a matter of, 2 weeks. That's growth you rarely see, but that there's a bit of a decline is a sign of losing momentum. And I think that also, increases the probability, increases the likelihood that this is a fake out, right? Because what happened overnight, or at least what happened since yesterday, is that we started to get some leverage in, and finally that leverage was actually rewarded, right? We were actually able to break above this intraday resistance level right here, around 95 cents. We were able to also get a retest above that. So this all looked great. And then finally, we were able to break above the value area high right here around $1. So that's a big psychological level. You can see that that's a respected level historically as well, and it's the value area high. So we were able to break above that. But then what you have is you have a project where the momentum is decreasing in terms of sentiment, in terms of community, but also in terms of raw dollars on their network. It's decreasing, and then you do get a breakout, but the breakout is with low volume and with high leverage. Like the leverage got up to the same levels as where it was the last time when we also dipped down. We did not complete the breakout. And then right now, like we're already losing $1 again as support after hitting the 30-day rolling VWAP, which is not strange because the 30-day rolling VWAP is a strong resistance level, right? So it's normal that you pull back from there. But I do think it's absolutely critical that we hold at least like 97 cents and $1. Like that is the main support level where I need to see a strong reaction, aka a high volume, that we actually do get some leverage back because the leverage is decreasing at this point of time. Move. Right, I need to see that. If we're unable to see that, if we're unable to reclaim $1.02 right here, right? So to basically get a bit of a buffer on top of $1, I think this is a fake out, and I think we're going to drop down into 94 and 93 cents, and I think we're just going to continue in that same price action that we've seen since last week Thursday, which is consolidation between 95 and 85 cents. And you all remember what I said earlier this week about consolidating there. I think it's a matter of time before we get a breakdown from there. So those are my thoughts, and I have to say, given the price action right now, and given what we're seeing in the general market, like Bitcoin dominance finding support, a lot of correlation, Bitcoin pulling back, I would say it's a little bit more likely that we're just going to revert back into 94, 93 cents, that we're going to consolidate down there. I don't want to say that because I want to be bullish on Plasma and XPL, of course, but it just seems a little bit more likely when we're talking about the current price action and markets. Those are my thoughts. I will keep you updated on that, of course. Hopefully I'm wrong, but that's it for now. So thank you for watching. Take care, everybody, and bye.